Well, hey there. I hope that you are ready to join me in your best year ever. I am so excited to get started. But before we go, we have to make sure that we all have something with us. And I want to talk about it in this brief video. Now, this thing that I'm talking about is a 4-letter word. It is found in scripture, but in my opinion, it's not talked about nearly enough. But we absolutely, positively must have it if this is going to be our best year ever. So go with me to scripture. We're going to head to Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. This is a familiar passage of scripture. You may have heard it before. It reads, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Now, normally when I have heard this scripture, it has been in the context of faith. But recently I was challenged by one of my virtual mentors, Bishop T.D. Jakes, to look at this scripture differently. He explained that faith is really a product of hope, and that if you don't have hope, you can't have faith. So then the question is, what is hope? Well, when we go to the dictionary, it defines hope as a feeling, a confident expectation that something is going to happen, which sounds great, right? But here's where we need to take pause, because there's a such thing as a positive expectation that God's going to do great things, and then there's the side of a negative expectation. And if I'm honest, I have been in that place before. There have been times where it was just one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, and it got to a point that I was literally expecting the next negative thing to happen. So at that point, my hope wasn't positive. And I'm challenging myself and I'm challenging you before we get started on the journey to our best year ever, that we need to be hoping for positive things, because scripture tells us that God has a good plan for us. Now, does this good plan exist without challenges? Of course not. But we've got to believe that because we serve a great, all-powerful, all-knowing God, that anything that comes up, God is greater. And if we go into this new year with that expectation, I believe that God is going to do great things on our behalf and do great things through us. So your challenge today is to examine, what have you been expecting? I need you to get your hope, your positive expectation on 10, because I am believing God for me and believing God for you that we are going to see great things. God bless.